Alright, hello everyone, GhostTaser7 YouTube. Humbly here at your beck and call. Alright, so we're working with Hanabi again. Working with the Estes here, as you can tell. Start off with the boots, and I brought a flash instead of the revitalize because I'm expecting hard initiation, hard focus on the enemy team on my Estes. Estes does get banned a lot, so you got to be aware of that. If you want to pick it up, just be aware you might not be able to get it as much as you would like to. But he is hands down, next to Angela, the #1 support. So let's get this underway. We clear that wave nicely, help Hanabi push the lane, secure her GPM, zone that Bruno out with our second skill there, which does some damage. So it's pretty nice. The first skill that we're working with is just a heal. Keep in mind the ult will heal multiple targets, and from using the ult it will proc the first skill to do enhanced heal. So it's not the hardest kit in the world, but you will get extra value that you should not ignore from using the ult and then using consecutive heal after that. So it looks like they have a pretty good play there. Hanabi's pushing forward. We tried to get that heal on her. As you can see, it's great heal value. Again, Estes is definitely broken. He will be put at the top of the list in the MLBB tier list when I get to it. So we'll see when I have some time to do that for you guys to make things easier so you can pick the top and win some games, climb the ranked, live the grand life, live the grand life, live the good life. Alright, so Harley comes in using his little magic tricks, you know what I'm talking about.
Would you like to see a magic trick?
I try to negate that as much as possible and flash out perfectly, clean escape on using the flash. Again, as I said, they're going to try to hard focus that, so the best thing you can do is flash away after soaking up as much damage as possible, because we want to mitigate as much of their cooldowns as possible, peel them out of them, make sure Hanabi has some reasonable opportunity to do something in rebuke. If you do not supply that opportunity, then she's kind of just going to be stuck there, and then she's going to get hard focus right afterwards and die. That's not what we want to happen. We want to take up as much of their cooldowns as possible, escape nicely, and then come back and try to help. We're not in the business of feeding. Feeding is a big no-no. You will be reported for feeding. Got some good damage there again, just waiting on those cooldowns here. Nice little top off there. Again, the heals are absurdly broken. So pick the top of the list. The broken is the biggest recipe to win. So we just cooking up some Estes and some Hanabi.
I say either. You say either.
And doing our job. Alright, try to tank these minions here so they don't go under turret to solidify her gold. Really good coordination there as a support. Just kind of hard carrying the game by doing what I gotta do at the risk of my life to ensure that they have reasonable opportunity to get that gold here in the gold lane, so that way they don't have an excuse to win the game. So we don't want them to lose. Superb control there on that ultimate. Hanabi is also broken. I would definitely put her at the very top of the list. She has an ult that will immediately CC everybody in a range. So really good stuff there. She also has CC immunity and shield. And then she's got an arrow skill that just shoots out, I don't know, like a talisman thing. And it'll do some damage. So it's only 3 skills to work with here. It's a little bit easier than Wild Rift. It's not to say this game is any less complex. The reality is all 5v5 MOBAs are the most complex games in the world. So if you want to actually build yourself, forge yourself, be a phoenix, you need to play the most complex games. Now obviously PvP may not be for everyone, but the point of the video is to give you some opportunity to feel like you're intelligent, you've learned some things, you can wax on, wax off, like Mr. Miyagi and Karate Kid, and apply those to all aspects of your life, not just gaming. We are here to build individuals.
A Spartan is a symbol. Hope where there is none.
So I try to do something about that. Hanabi's over there, kind of far away. I don't want to get focused. As you can tell, we got focused earlier, so that is not the play. So here's her build, just so you can see. I come back in there. Still got my boots. Working to build that favorite item, so that way once you get the stacks and the gold, you get the enhanced heal. He already has stupidly broken heal, but that pairs perfectly with any support healer. Try to pull the aggro there for her. She just walks away because she thinks I'm going to get clapped, and that is what happened. So I can't say she did wrong there, but she probably should have used an ult if she had one. Apparently it was on cooldown, so I can't gripe her too much. So we just die for her to give her more opportunity to do anything possible. Alice does come in there and try to clean them up. They're hiding under turret. And Kagura comes in, wipes them up. Real nice initiation, clean clap. Kind of sucks that we both died, but that's okay. We're sitting at a 3-1 on the Hanabi and a 1-1 on the Estes here. There's that favor potion at first tier 3, as you can see. It looks like a green little potion. So we'll be working to get those extra heals. Diggy tries to peel me away from the team, see if I'm greedy or something. I'm like, no, I'm just going to kite away and see if I can help this Kagura. Did not have time to land that heal, probably because I was on cooldown. Try to kill this Harley if I can, just with my basics and my second skill. It does not work, so I just have to kite away to mitigate any losses. Again, we do not want to feed. We just want to put in as much support utility value as possible. Okay, I see Hanabi coming in this way, so that's good. They're saying take the turtle on the Kagura, so we're going to start moving towards that. The dragon guy comes in. A little rusty on all the names. I think it's Zhu Yong or something like that. Try to take some of that aggro there, but I can't stay with it forever, otherwise I risk dying. If I die, they will not have the utility and the heal. So again, you need to be really careful as a support. You don't want to phase chuck too much unless you have contingency on that with your flash or your ultimate. So we push them away, perfectly zone them, kind of duke it out for the objective. Looking really good, topping everybody off here. Just making sure they're ready to go. There is no micro trade value for the enemy team against us if I'm doing my job perfectly. So we secure the micros in that regard, and we're taking the macros by getting those lane states, pushing up those waves, getting those turtle objectives, the Lord later. Beautiful. Killed them so nicely with my ultimate here. As you can see, it's on cooldown there, that third skill. So basically negate any of them getting clapped, and then use the enhanced heal afterwards to help the lowest one come back. Just want to keep them topped off. Diggy comes back, and I'm not sure if I can fight him, so we just walk away. CC's going to the right. I see Kagura and Hanabi down there. CC's looking to get a peel there, but I don't want my damage dealers here in the mid lane and ADC to get killed, so I just gravitate towards them, rotate over there, and we clean kill that as CC Savage Cutie comes in there, pinches in perfectly, and we get a clap. So great initiation on the CC there. Great job on myself to come down there and prioritize the mid lane and the ADC, as the jungler does have clap opportunity. A lot of assassins here in the jungle, a lot of fighters in the jungle. That is just typical meta. The most effective tactic available. Compositions don't really change in any 5v5. It is all the same game. The only thing that will change is your individual kits, but the reality is all the kits are pretty similar. You all started with the Dota. Check that out if you're into that. I don't particularly like the graphics of Dota, so I don't really play Dota myself, but I have tried it and I do think it's really fun. So I like to play all the MOBAs, mobile online battle arenas. As you can see, I do play the shooters there. I know you guys like the PUBG, but I know I definitely love 5v5s more. So if you'd like me to play something else that you see me playing, just let me know, and I'll spend some time doing that for you. Just let me know in the comments if you prefer certain things. If you need me to do a champion guide for you, let me know that too. I don't mind doing that. Just keep in mind, if I don't have proficiency or experience in the kit, then it might not be as good as you would need it to be. So I'm all about trying to help you guys learn, so that way you can reciprocate it, win some games, have that joy, spread some positivity and joy. All about making sure we're all on the same page. TED Toolbox, TED Talks. Let's all have some fun. Let's be competent individuals. That is a feature of human evolution. Our brains, our body, and souls, and we give that to our seeds. Alright, so we pick up that tier 3 there, that Highland Tower, clean up the rest of them, and that is GG's. WP. So a really good Estes video there. Again, he's not that hard to play. You just gotta know what you're doing. So
This is a sport like no other.
So hopefully that guide video helped you out with all that. That being said, we're going to go right into the builds here. So I'll be sure to post the build as per usual. We have that favor potion, we have the dominance for the anti-heal, then we have the immortality, and that will just respawn me back to life. So even if I die, I still have a second chance to try to get my team back to life, and they can play on that. It's kind of like having a Zonia or a Guardian Angel. Just massive outplay on that third tier 3 there. So pretty good builds, it looks like, all around, definitely. I can say they were not fucking around on the builds, and they are definitely playing meta. So really good stuff to see there. Let's go check this data real quick. 64 team fight participation on me, the Estes there. Pretty good participation on that CC and Hanabi as well, as she stole the win there on team fight participation and micro analysis with a 68. You can see the Bruno and the Farsa also doing a really good job on the enemy team, trying to work as a cohesive unit of phalanx like 300, doing their job as much as they can. So that's it for this guide video. Again, if you have any comments, concerns, questions, go ahead and feel free to drop that in the comments section below. I will get to you as soon as I can. If you want future videos or you need something, again, just let me know and I'll see what I can do for you. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Stay juiced, stay motivated, get to cooking, and that's it. Bye.